Hello and welcome back to Magic Tricks TV. I am going to be showing you I think my first original card trick that I came up with. I think I'm really proud of this. I was sort of playing around with it and I think I've nailed it. So yeah, so this is going to be the tutorial and the performance. I hope you like it. If you have any suggestions, leave your comments down below. But without further ado, let's get into the performance. So, for this effect, I'm going to be taking the cards, and we can give them to the spectator. They can shuffle the cards completely. It's a completely impromptu trick, my favourite kind, just like so. Now, I'm going to be looking for a card. Now this card, I'm going to set it aside. Okay, so I'm going to go through, and this card will just be placed aside for now. So we'll go with this card right here. Now you're not going to know what this card is. It's just going to go under the card box. Now, if I had a spectator, they'd be able to say stop, or they'd be able to shuffle, as I said, but they'd be able to say stop anytime they like. So let's say they said stop. Right there, they can remember that card, and then I'd take the deck and I'd shuffle it, just like this. And then I'd hand it off to the spectator, and they would be able to cut it and shuffle it also. Just like so. You can see every card getting mixed together, just like this. Now, I'm going to just show you the card that we set aside. So this card right here is actually the Ace of Spades. Now the Ace of Spades is considered a wild card. Now the Ace of Spades can basically turn into any card the spectator likes, okay? So we'd take the Ace of Spades and place it right here, right under the card box, and I'm actually going to read the spectator's mind. Okay, I'm going to go through, I'm going to pull out one card that I think is theirs. Alright, let's say it's this card right here. Alright, now I'd say, what was your card? And they'd say, oh wait, no, I'd say, was your card the Six of Spades? And they'd say yes, but this is actually the Ace of Spades, because the Six of Spades is right under the card box. Now, you could leave the trick there, or you could go a step further. You could have the spectator take another card. So it's the Six of Hearts, and you're going to take the Ace of Spades and just leave it here. We'll take both of your cards and leave them in the center, like this. Okay. Alright. We can take the Six of Spades and we can also place it back inside the center like this. Now it is the Ace of Spades' job to try and find the cards. So I'm just going to place the Ace of Spades in the center like this. So you can see right here it is still indeed the Ace of Spades. Now if I spread the cards out like this, you can see we have the Ace of Spades, and the Ace of Spades can actually land right next to two cards. They're cards, the Six of Spades and the Six of Hearts. So this is the tutorial for my original card trick. I haven't really thought of a name for it. If you can come up with a name, that'd be quite cool. I'm just going to call it... Not sure, okay. I'm not going to call it anything, okay? So, this trick is, I'd say, more on the kind of, this intermediate / beginner kind of, it doesn't require that much. So, and you don't have any setup either, which is the best thing. So, you're just going to take your deck, it can be completely shuffled, and you don't have to use the Ace of Spades either, you can use Joker, or like Joker, or just a Queen or a Jack, or just something that they can remember. I like either the Joker or the Ace of Spades. So you can leave that Ace of Spades in the centre, like this. Okay, and you're ready to go. So you can start off by handing the deck to the spectator for them to shuffle. So they can shuffle the deck like this. Okay, and then what you're going to do is take it back from them, and you're just going to find the Ace of Spades or the Joker. I'll just use the Joker, and you're going to say, no one's going to know about this card. And you can actually place it inside the card box as well. So it's more secure, so it doesn't look like that you've switched it. So now you're going to do a peek. Okay, so you're going to have them select a card, but you're going to peek at it. So you can do this in any way you want. You could have them call out stop, and then remember that card, and then you could remember the key card, and then spread, and then you'd know that it's their card. But I use this technique here. It's not exactly sure of the name, but it's where you're going to hold the deck like you're about to do a strike double lift like this. So just hold it like this, and you're going to bevel it. You're going to take your index finger and you're going to take it and hold it like this. Okay, so you're going to riffle down the right side of the deck so they can see the faces. So if they say stop right there, you can straighten that up. You can show them this card. Okay, and then you're going to put it back, but you're going to keep a big break like this, like you're about to do a pass. Now what you're going to do is turn the deck over to shuffle it. But when you turn the deck over, this should flop over because you've got this break. So, 5 of clubs, you've got this break, you've got it in there, you're going to turn, kind of like you're doing a turnover pass, but you're not doing the pass. So you just turn like this, and sometimes it won't happen, but you turn, should reveal that card. Okay, and then you're doing it in the fashion that you're going to shuffle the deck. So right here you're going so break, and then you just do it naturally like this, and then I've peeked at the card and I know it's the 5 of clubs. So yeah, that's that peek. It's a really effective method. I use it quite a lot. I use it as probably one of my go-to tricks. It's not even a trick. You can read someone's mind, and it's really clean as well. Like, you can even look away. They say stop, like that, and they remember the card, 5 of diamonds, and then you're just acting like you're shuffling it, and then none's the wiser that you already know the card. So it's really amazing. So now that you've peeked at their card, you're going to you're going to spread through the deck like this. And you're going to be looking for their card. Okay, so 5 of clubs. And you're just going to naturally cut it to the top of the pack like this. Okay, so you're just going to be talking to them like this. So remember, we actually placed one card in the card box, didn't we? Yep. Now can you actually take that card out? So now you have the 5 of clubs. You can also cull it to the top, but it's just easier to cut it while you're talking to them. So just hold it face up to you like this, and then just naturally cut like that. And you can easily do a spread cull as well, like that, but you don't need to. So once you've got that card on top, you are going to take the card out of the box, which is the Joker, and you're going to just say that the Joker or the Ace or whatever card you're using can kind of be a wild card, and it can turn into whatever card that they desire. Now, while you're talking to them, you're misdirecting them, you're going to say, look, the box is empty. You're going to say this, the box is empty, and as you drop down, you're going to just sort of come to the side and say, in fact, can you inspect the box? And you've just top changed it for their card, okay? So you can use whatever pattern you like. You can say, you can inspect the box, or you can talk a little bit more about the wild card and how in some cultures it's used for good luck, and make up some stuff like that. But just top change it. So just look them in the eyes and misdirect them. So you can sort of shake your hands around like this a little bit. I don't usually do that. I just sort of go like this. So the Joker is kind of considered a wild card, right? And then I've top changed it. And then you can use that box as well as a distraction. So you can say, actually, can you just check the box for me? Like this. And then you have top changed it for their card. So the top change, all you're essentially doing is pushing that card over with your thumb. You have this here. You're going to come over like you're holding two cards. And then your thumb is going to contact this card. It's going to pull it onto the deck. Straighten it up. Take it up here. And then you now have this card. So in full speed it just sort of looks like that. So card like that. I won't go into full in depth on the top change. I'll leave a link for the top change tutorial down below. I might make one in the future as well. So 5 of clubs, and you top change it. Now you're going to say, I'm going to put it back inside the box. I didn't put it back inside the box in the performance because I forgot to. Okay, so I think putting it in the box is more effective because it's kind of like almost not really, but kind of like a card to box kind of thing. So you're putting one card and then it's changed color. It's changed. So I think that's really effective. Now you're going to cut the deck, and you can even give the spectator the deck to shuffle and just make sure they're doing it face down. In fact, that doesn't even matter because if you have two identical jokers, then it won't really matter. Alright, so now that you've peeked at their card and you know what it is, 5 of clubs, you're going to go through and you're going to look for the joker. This, and if you have a deck of identical jokers, as I said, then you can just pull out either or because it won't matter. Now you're going to take out the joker and say, you're going to just sort of want you to think of your card over in your head. You can do, I think, not sure who did this. I think it was Di Vernon, either Di Vernon or Ed Marlowe. Maybe Di Vernon or Ed Marlowe or someone else. I remember it was either one of those two. I'm pretty sure it was Ed Marlowe. But you can sort of say to them, you can say, I want you to think your card over in your head. 5 of clubs, 5 of clubs, 5 of clubs. And you can, that's really amazing because in their head you don't know the card. So, or you can just say, was your card a black card? And you can go through that process really slowly. Was your card black? Was your card a club? Was your card low? Was it a 5 of clubs? And then you can show, but wait, I had the joker over here, which must mean that the power of the joker, the wild card, has changed into their card. So that's amazing. Now you can go into, you can just finish there, which is what I usually do, or if you want to turn it into kind of a routine, I will quickly run through the last little kicker punch that you can do. So you have the joker here. You can leave it on the table. You can leave both cards on the table. Then you're going to go through and you're going to ask them, if you have 2 spectators, then you can ask the second one to pick a card. Let's say they pick the ace of spades, or if you have 1, then just pick 2, like that. And then you're going to say that you will take both cards and lose them in the center of the pack. So you put 1 in, you can control it to the top however you like this, okay, and then you can take your other card and I wasn't entirely sure how to get their card to the bottom on making it seem real without just going, okay, or put your card in the center. So what I just came up with is just do kind of like this Marlowe tilt move, where you just sort of push out a bunch of cards and then just sort of slide it into the middle. If anyone's got any better ideas or suggestions for how to get cards, one card on top, one card on bottom without doing a double undercut and messing it all up, then comment down below. But yeah, so you've now got this situation here. You're now going to hand the Joker to the spectator and let them inspect it, just in case they think something's tricky going on, because they are bound to think that. So you're now going to ask them to place it in face down anywhere they like. So let's say they place it here. Now you're going to cut the deck basically, but in a bit of a different fashion. I've forgotten the name of this move. Yeah, I've forgotten the name. Again, someone tell me, please, I want to know. So you spread through, and then you are going to take your thumb here, and it's going to contact the top little corner here. So you're holding it like this, and you're going to just like this, and your left hand is just going, because it would be here, you're just going to move up, and it's going to square everything up, and you can push that in, and then you can spread, and you can show that the Joker has actually landed right next to 2 cards. If you did it correct, it should be there 2 cards. So, sorry, had a little bit of trouble with the camera, but all I was going to say was, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button with your notifications turned on, and so you never miss an upload, and like the video as well. If you like this kind of thing, then definitely stay tuned, because I like coming up with my own tricks. I like getting creative, and tell me what you thought of this one, if there's any improvements. If you want to see a specific trick or sleight or cardistry move, then comment down below. See you in the next video.